Next question is Sandeep has invested in equity shares of SM Limited with face value rupees 10 during 1920. Transactions are given. Opening balance, then purchase, one more purchase, next is bonus issue, and last is sales. Adjustment number 1 is brokerage is chargeable at 1% on all transactions, that is purchase and sales. And next is on 25th June, company paid dividend for the year ended 31st March 19 at 50%. Prepare equity shares in SM Limited account. Adjustments given are first is brokerage and one more is pre-acquisition dividend. As it is already explained in last video, brokerage is the commission payable to the agent who is dealing in shares and debenture related services. So these charges 1% on purchase as well as sales. So if any transaction is directly made between company and the investor, such transactions are not chargeable for brokerage because agent is not concerned. Agent is only concerned in purchase and sales. So from the given transactions, purchase and sales transactions are chargeable for brokerage. And one more adjustment is given, that is regarding pre-acquisition dividend. How to post this dividend, that we will see at the time of this adjustment. So let us start with this. You are required to prepare equity shares account. So equity shares in SM Limited account. Accounting period is 2019-20. On 1st April, balance brought down. Number of shares are 200. Dividend column dash and cost column 200 into 50. It's 10,000. Now this transaction is not concerned with purchase or sale. So brokerage is not considered here. It is directly 200 into 50. As compared to debentures or bonds, there is a slight change in our columns. Date particulars are same. Instead of face value, we are using number of shares column. In number of shares column, only shares are posted. Alternatively, you can also use face value column. There is no compulsion. Next column is dividend, because on shares, our income is in form of dividend. So in case of debentures, this column is interest. In case of shares, this column is dividend. And last column is cost of purchase. Same on credit side, number of shares, dividend and cost. We have transferred opening balance, number of shares 200 in this column. There was no X or cum dividend like interest. So dividend column dash and cost column is 10,000. Major relief for the students in calculation of equity shares is there is no calculation of number of months. For X interest and cum interest transactions in debentures, there is calculation of number of months for each and every transaction. And on the basis of number of months, we have to calculate interest outstanding. So here interest is not at all calculated, and even dividend is not calculated on the basis of number of months. So it is a major relief for the students in calculation concerned with equity shares. So on 1st April, opening balance is given. Next is on 14th June, purchase. Debit side, 14th June to bank, purchase of 100 shares. Dividend as usual dash, no calculation for pending amount, and purchased at 52. Now the information given is brokerage is chargeable at 1%. So first of all, transaction on 14th June 19. Purchase 100 into 52 equal to 5,200. And on next line, add brokerage at 1%, it's 52. So total amount is 5252. This addition is only for purchase, and in case of sales transaction, brokerage is deducted. So add in case of purchase and less in case of sales, because our total transaction is of 5200 and agent will charge 1%. So total cost is 5252 after adding 1% brokerage. So our total cost is shown here including brokerage. After 14th June, next transaction is on 7th August, but before that dividend calculation is required. That date given is 25th June. On credit side, 25th June by bank. This is calculation for dividend. 25th June 19, calculation for dividend. So this dividend is receivable on our total holding 200 plus 100 shares, but it should be shown separately. First is holding on 31st March 19, and second is purchased after 1/4/19. This date wise bifurcation is required because this dividend is paid for the year ended 31st March 19. So if we calculate the dividend on total number of shares, it will not be suitable, because the year for which dividend is paid, for that year our holding was only 200 shares, which is opening balance on 1/4/19, and afterwards we have purchased extra 100 shares on 14th June. So whatever dividend will be paid on shares held on 31st March 19, that should be shown separately, and the dividend received on shares purchased after 1st April 19 is shown separately. This dividend is called as pre-acquisition dividend, because we were not aware that dividend is due, and this dividend is considered as unexpected or windfall gain for the investor. त्यामुळे जेव्हा आपण हे 100 शेअर्स घेतले, तेव्हा आपल्याला किंवा जो माणूस विकतोय ह्या कोणालाही माहित नव्हतं की आपल्याला ह्याच्यावर डिव्हिडंड मिळेल, म्हणून आपण ही किंमत देऊन ते शेअर्स विकत घेतले. पण विकत घेतल्यानंतर अचानकपणे कंपनीने जाहीर केलं की आम्ही तुम्हाला डिव्हिडंड देणार आहोत. डिव्हिडंड हा अचानकच जाहीर होतो, कारण इक्विटी शेअर्सवर डिव्हिडंड देण्याचं कोणतंही बंधन नसतं. त्यामुळे इक्विटी शेअर्सवरचा डिव्हिडंड हा अनएक्सपेक्टेड असतो. त्यामुळे त्याच्यासाठी आपल्याला इथे डिव्हिडंड कॉलममध्ये आधीपासून प्रोव्हिजन करता येत नाही. हाच जर का डिबेंचरचा इंटरेस्ट कॉलम असेल तर आपण इंटरेस्टसाठी आधीच प्रोव्हिजन करून ठेवतो, आउटस्टँडिंग इंटरेस्टसाठी, कारण कंपनीवर इंटरेस्ट देण्याचं बंधन असतं. आज ना उद्या तो द्यावा लागतो. त्यामुळे ड्यू अमाऊंट आपल्याला इथे इंटरेस्ट कॉलम असेल त्याच्यात दाखवावं लागतं. पण डिव्हिडंडचं असं काही बंधन नाही आहे, तो केव्हाही दिला जाऊ शकतो. कधी कधी प्रॉफिट कमी असेल किंवा लॉस असेल तर डिव्हिडंड देणं कंपनी कॅन्सल पण करू शकते. त्याप्रमाणे आपल्याला जो इथे डिव्हिडंड मिळतोय तो ओपनिंग बॅलन्सचा डिव्हिडंड कॉलममध्ये घ्यायचा, आणि ॲडिशनल परचेसचा डिव्हिडंड हा इकडे कॉस्ट कॉलममध्ये घ्यायचा, बिकॉज द डिव्हिडंड ऑन ॲडिशनल परचेस रिसिव्ड reduces the actual cost of acquisition. So as per the rule given, first is dividend on 200 shares into face value ₹10 and into 50%. 200 shares into 10, total investment will be 2000 face value, and into 50% equal to 1000. This dividend is shown in dividend column because the shares were held on 31st March 19 for the year in which dividend is paid. And second is dividend on 100 shares into rupees 10 into 50%, it is 500. So in cost column, pre-acquisition dividend of 500 is shown. To conclude, dividend on opening balance 200 shares to be shown in dividend column, and dividend on additional purchase should be shown in cost column. Additional purchase can be any number of transactions, but those transactions should be in current year only. These transactions should not be before the declaration of dividend date. So after dividend, if we calculate brokerage, it is not chargeable for dividend transaction, because dividend is direct transaction with the company. It is not chargeable for brokerage, so it should be shown directly without considering brokerage. Okay, after that, next is on 7th August, purchase $200 shares at 56. So working note, 7/8/19 purchase 200 shares into 56, it's 11,200. Again add brokerage 1%, it's 112. So total is 11,312 including brokerage. Now again it was purchase transaction, so brokerage is added. After purchase, next is bonus issue. Again on debit side, to bonus, working note, for bonus issue, bonus issue is free of cost, so we just record in number of shares column, not in cost column. बोनस शेअर्स हे फ्रीली अवेलेबल होतात, त्यामुळे आपल्याला फक्त नंबर ऑफ शेअर्स कॉलम मध्येच ते लिहावे लागतात. कॉस्ट कॉलम मध्ये आपण पैसे पे करत नाही, म्हणून इथे डॅश येते, आणि डिव्हिडंड कॉलम आपण इथे काउंट करतच नाही आउटस्टँडिंग साठी, त्यामुळे पोस्टिंग फक्त नंबर ऑफ शेअर्स कॉलम मध्ये येईल. बोनस इश्यू इज इन द रेशो 1:2. दॅट मीन्स 1 बोनस शेअर फॉर 2 एक्झिस्टिंग शेअर्स. ज्याच्याकडे सध्या 2 शेअर्स आहेत त्याला कंपनी 1 बोनस शेअर देईल. या रेशो प्रमाणे आपलं होल्डिंग 200 प्लस 100 प्लस अगेन 200. सो bonus issue is equal to 500 shares into 1/2. 1/2 is ratio, 1:2 is converted as 1/2. So it's 250 shares received as bonus, and cost column dash. And when cost is not paid, brokerage is not chargeable because this transaction is directly made with the company. So in bonus issue, only in number of shares column, cost column 0. And last is on 14th January, sales by bank, sold 400 shares. 14 January 20, sells 400 shares at 50, total is 20,000. And now less brokerage, because in sales amount collected is 20,000 and from this amount brokerage is deducted. Brokerage is 1%, which is equal to 200. Actual amount collected is 19,800. And again dividend column not concerned. So after selling, collected amount is 20,000 less brokerage deducted 1% and amount received is 19,800. त्यामुळे परचेस मध्ये ब्रोकरेज ऍड, सेल्स मध्ये ब्रोकरेज लेस. सेम रूल इज ऍप्लिकेबल फॉर डिबेंचर्स और बॉन्ड्स. ऍड in case of purchase and less in case of sales. Now after this, calculation of profit and loss is next important part. Profit or loss calculation. Formula is cost of investment sold is equal to total cost upon total number of shares into number of shares sold. Total cost is total of debit side less any item posted in credit side before sales. So 10,000 plus 5252 plus 11,312. It's 26,564 upon total number of shares is 200 plus 100 plus 200 plus 250. It's 750 into number of shares sold are 400. It is 14,167. So this is cost of investment sold and selling price is 19,800. Cost 14,000 and sales 19,000. So it is profit on sale on debit side to profit on sale 19,800 minus 14,167. It's 5,633. To calculate this profit, sales 19,800, cost 14,167, difference is 5,633. If this amount is positive, it is profit. If this amount is negative, it is loss. So you have to deduct sales less cost, the amount which is posted in this column, less our calculated amount. Answer, if it is positive, then it is profit, so should be shown on debit side. If it is negative, it is loss, it should be shown on credit side. So this way our all transactions are complete. Now at the time of closing, let's see first column, that is number of shares. Number of shares are 750 and on 31st March by balance carried down 350 shares. Next is dividend column. Always credit side will be more. Dividend column is 1000 on 31st March to P&L account, dividend transferred. And last is cost column. Cost column total is 10,000 plus 5252 plus 11,312 plus 5,633. Total is 32,197 less 19,800 and less 500. So balance is 11,897. On closing date, number of shares held are 350 and book value is 11,897. So additional adjustments in this problem where brokerage is chargeable at 1%. This 1% is chargeable on purchase and sales transaction only. Add in purchase and less from sales. Not chargeable for bonus issue and not chargeable for dividend transaction. And one more adjustment is regarding dividend. Dividend on opening balance, that is old shares, should be shown in dividend column, and dividend on additional purchased after particular date, dividend declaration date, should be shown in cost column as pre-acquisition dividend.